Howdy, hello there. I think somebody had a mind to summon me. Probably my retainers to Stasha there. Filibuster's Ring of Slaying. It's completely the opposite of what I envisioned her bringing. Completely the opposite. Whenever I was thinking of that particular retainer bringing me something, it always had to do with roses, I believe. But I believe that she bought me this ring, Filibuster's Ring of Slaying. Brought, I meant. Yeah, like brought me the thing. I bet I can't even, 2 free inventory slots required. So yeah, it's a beautiful kind of, let's see what we're doing with here. And this thing, and, look at that. Okay, filibusters. Decent. That, cast glamour. That's exactly what I was trying to do. Decent that then. Alright. Well, did I say hello? Yeah, it's Sunday somewhere, I believe. Sunday here. Quite the beautiful day in New Yorkie, apparently. Due to the, sunlight. Through the windows. Sometimes the rain is pretty too. Sometimes the rain is pretty too. Okay, so yeah, it's a day. Pretty ugly, who knows? Ugly, pretty, who knows? Anamnesis, thigh boots of casting. Well, we gotta take those out of existence, I suppose. Yeah, so that's not so bad. Decent size. There they go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, and then there's the Telecotherium leather. Good stuff, good stuff. Hey, what about this? Oh, I need that. Wouldn't you sell this right here? Might as well. Keep the 13 from being 13, I suppose. 10510 Cinco, and then this way, this thing, that way, that thing, that way, that thing way, and here we go again. All right, fire crystal. Well, that's just in a beautiful place. Now, I believe, and then what about this? Yes, also, the beautiful place where the other one went, kind of, but different. Like a different slot, like a different category. What is this? A token of healing that will surely go. It did not go into my army chest. Maybe I can stick this Battlecraft Demi Materia 3 right here. I wonder why I didn't do that before. Probably because I was getting so many of them. I got so many of those things. I still get so many of those things. Man, it seems like I need to move this choker right here. Need to sell that, I believe. Guys, Von Belsar card. So I need to go to the gold saucer. Not that one. This one. And that's 10:30. How about that? So I need to go this way. And sell this card. Gaius von Belsar. Arrivederci cheek. That's fine. Bill's our card. Alright, and you note that I could be a redeemable ticket here. Yes, indeed. Ethernet. Cagpot board. Cagpot cashier. Oh, look at that. Fourth prize. I had 2 numbers that matched. That's almost unheard of. That is quite the matching 2 numbers. Alright, and here we go. Oh, only a consolation there. There's a pretty song called Consolation. I think it's Schumann, maybe, or somebody like that. One of the, like, classical composers. I don't even think that it's freaking copyrighted. But yeah, it's called Consolation. Is it Gymnopedia? No, it's Schumann, I believe. That's a completely different composer. But yeah, it's from like the 1800s. Anyway, let's buy some of these. 1343 could be good. 8277 could be good. Number 22 could be good. Alright. You know what am I doing now? Well, maybe if I could get like some of these credible cards, you know where they are. You know I'm talking to you, cards. You know I'm talking to you. And get out of here before before the beautiful, you know what it is, leap of faith spawns. Maybe I'll be doing something right. Maybe 3-2-0 because the one's over there. Well, let's try this thing. Odds are, hey, I mean, that was pure chance. But, you know, pure chance is sometimes the better part of valor. Okay, and, what about this thing? 2, 9, 6. This one. Oh. Sometimes pure chance is the weighty and hefty part of Dookie. Anyway, there goes that, and beautiful there, all kinds of gorgeous, lovely. 2, 1, oh no, 19. The absolute lowest. Yeah, I think that is indeed the absolute lowest one on the card. Okay, well, let's play the almost the absolute lowest one on the card. If only we could count. If only. Anyway, let's get out of here. Or we could just wait for a leap of faith, just for the sheer masochistic nature of it. Well, I guess we could wait for the masochism to just fall down upon our heads. But you know what? I think I might go to All-Die and see if I can spend some of these poetics. Slice of life poetics. Orlean. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? We've got physical range, DPS. Okay, tank. Tis Dooley, something like that. 600. Bye-bye. Alright. Bye-bye. Okay. And 2 slots. Yank that apart. Desynthesis. And that. It couldn't be, could it? Could it be? It could be. And rip that apart. Desynthesis. Could it be? Oh, it's already. Yeah, well, I guess I could sell that then. And, Chocobo, where are you? Chocobo. Where are you? Okay, and then, this way, might as well go this way. Sell this thing. Oh, mithrite ingot. Oh, blue mithrite ingot. Okay. So, what's this thing? 3420. 6. 3426. Okay. So I got 4 slots there. Magical as they may be, there's still 4 slots. Whee! Okay. Yeah, those 4, those are the ones that I was weeding to, I suppose. Let's see. Well, what else am I gonna weed to? God, this thing. Might as well do this thing. Yes, indeed. Am I on this? Yes. Well, let's try this thing. See how quickly it goes. And if I could. Ooh, you know what I haven't done? What I haven't done at all is stick up the thing, the free company thing. Oh, so many things sometimes happen at the same time. It's difficult to judge by which one might judge anything. Oh, activity, actions. Oh, okay, yeah. So, QIC, quartermaster, heat of battle, dose, that one, free company, actions, execute action, that one, and character, that character. This I believe indeed is a character. You know what I need to do is queue for this thing and see what fate might have in store for me, because that is what I apparently am now doing. Cheers. Hallelujah. Cheers. Hallelujah. Yeah. Oh, good, this one. Well, that worked out then. Sometimes it does not, but I believe this time there's also a reason to have Moogle Beauty. Let's see. Recommended gear? Yes, indeed. Highest level the Moogles have been kind to me at this juncture, I suppose. They have said this is the way. And flee balls of... Ah, it's time to go, I suppose. Ready to splish splash? It is indeed like summer here, I feel. Hello, hello, aloha, new. Sammy, 2 from 1, splish splash. Indeed. Let's see what the ice might bring. Good old ice. And if I was tanking, I would pull right about yet there. Ha! Wow, how about that? Anyway. Yes, indeed. Oh, no. What is happening? Range, distance, time, space, immortality. Well, maybe not that one. Different things, though. Certain other aspects of existence found their way into the being adventures of places. Anyway. Alright. 10 seconds, well. Star Wars, is that a game? Is that even a song? Okay. I think indeed that it is a song. Is it a game? It very well could be one of those things called a game. Alright, so what are we doing now? You know what? Probably trying to find some space where the AoEs aren't a... what's the word? A gabbing, a roasting. That's a good word. Yeah, it's trying to find somewhere where the AoEs aren't a roasting. Yummy. Probably need to jump in that, I guess. Hey, alright, back down to 1 breathless. That seems to be a different kind of situation. Oh, well, I've done that already then. Also as well, too. Probably need to do this. And several other things, naturally. In order to gain the most favorable that I can achieve. Damage per second ratio, whatever that might be. Hey, there's an ice cube chasing me. Isn't that fun? And beautiful. Hey, well, I might as well do this. That would be... yeah. Alright. And pass on that, I guess. And also, perhaps this. All kinds of stuff. Many stuffs. Alright, this way stuff. Well, need to do that way stuff. And different stuffs. It's quite the interesting shelf life. It's like which battery? I don't know. Some battery. It's almost like a battery has been called forth. And different kinds of beings acts differently along said battery. And incredible beauty just gets wrung to the surface. Absolutely just wrong, I believe. Okay, that can't be. Alright. It's quite the evening. Yeah, alright. Well, there's a big mound of sand. Hey, a bunch of communiques. Get Max, no, 3. Here we go again. Look at that. Hash mall. Sounds like a fun place to be, I believe. We got some escalators. Maybe even some of the other thing. You know, mall. Wait a minute, did I say mall? I think I might have said mall, so it's like a, yeah, hash mall. Well, that's different, I guess. Well, what's that thing gonna do? Probably topple. That would be my guess. Oh, what's that gonna do? Probably flow a big old drought of flame that way. Uh-huh. Whoa. Yeah, let's get out of that. Get out of that. And get out of that. Target that. Hit some of this stuff. Get a little of this stuff. Yeah, it's quite the beautiful place, I feel. Yeah, Arlie seems to know what they're doing, I think. I mean, yeah, enemy and, enemy and stuff. Get out of that, bud. Ooh, that's bad. That's gonna probably knock me out. Maybe not. Alright. Alright. Well, and then this way. And then this way. Okay. And then this way. Well, let's try this. Uh-oh. Where am I? What am I doing? Let's just try to do as much damage as possible, as quickly as possible. Ouch. Ouch. Rock cutter. Ouch. Well, we've got limit break 3. Maybe I should use that stuff. What happened to me there? I don't know. I should probably... Oh yeah, the boss, I probably shouldn't have. Well, I did some damage to the ads, and the boss was looking at it. So yeah, I was standing in front of the boss trying to take out the ads. As is my job. Oh well, sometimes doing your job, you get the cob. the corn cob, if you know what I mean. You know the corn cob. Anyways, so cheers if you don't know the corn cob. I don't know though, you know. Right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Celiverius. What is this? 11? No, it's only like 11 here in Southland. Yeah, I might not be able to do all that many of these. I've been up for a while, I think. You know, anyway. Did I just get raised right into... Oh, man. Who's that guy? Jimmy Hoffa that was in the column? Yeah, I think that I might have got raised. I might have got the Hoffa raised there. You know, well, I don't know that Hoffa ever got raised, but, you know, they say that he might have been buried in a column at a construction site or something. So, yeah, anyway, what's this? Some kind of thing. Not an Imperial in sight. All you can carry. Doop-a-doo. Huh. Hey, some other stuff. Yes, moving stuffs. Okay. Line B, where lines B? Well, might as well use the old AoE on these two here. Probably, maybe, I don't know, but I just felt like whoever was controlling old Archeon Z there, Archeodon Z, was just about to Archaea Demon, yeah, Archaea Demon D was just about to move that Archaea Demon right as soon as I moved. In order to do the AoE, I could be wrong. I mean, not often I am. So many times am I wrong. It's incredible. I don't know that anyone has as much right to be wrong. I mean, you know, anyway, yeah, I don't even know where that phrase is going or coming from. It's just one of those things. Alliance B, it's just so funny. Haha. When the boss makes the arena go black, please be sure to activate the small circles. Standing in them does nothing. Okay, well. Yeehaw! What's something that people say when they dive? Yeah, I don't think it's bonsai. Scratched lettering. Geronimo! There's another one. Geronimo. I think that four. I believe that's like a golf one though, you know. That's what's it all? 4. Anyway, where am I? Maybe I'm playing Final Fantasy 12 again. Maybe. What a beautiful year. Anyway. Look at all that water. Eight pattern AoE. Oh yeah. 8 shaped pattern. Yeah, I guess. Figure 8. That's interesting. I forgot it. Yes, indeed. Wow. Doop-a-doo, 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 doop-a-doo. You know, that sounds vaguely... what game is that? Do 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 do. I do believe indeed that I've seen that one somewhere. Somewhere. a minute. Wait a minute. Trample. Huh. I think it might be, yeah, it's probably Skyrim. Anyway, some games somewhere. Trample, good old figure 8. Get out of that, Martin. Get out of it. Good job. Yep. Ooh. Oh, crap. Stay that, Martin. Just sit there and let it fester in your soul. Just let it boil over. You got it. Ooh, ouch. Whew. What in the world? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, right. Now, what's that song about the, I don't even know where that one's from. Ooh, ha. Ugh. I tell you what, Samurai is, I've played just about, well, you know, I've played quite a few of the DPS classes. I have, you know, played temptation-wise. Like, yeah, that's, if I was all that good at memes, you know, maybe there probably are some, you know, if I could even, you know, inspire anyone, but like, Samurai, as far as freaking temptation to just sit there and not get out of the AoE. I mean, I've not been all that tempted at times, you know, like Monk. But wow, it's such temptation. With Samurai, to just sit there and get that last little DPS, you know, that last little bit, that last little chunk, that last little slice. You know, it's like, it's so hard to move sometimes because the rotation, and you watch the sword and the way that the katanas go down. You know, the way the katanas work, it's just it's just so hard sometimes not to get out the way, you know, or you know, not to finish that slice, or to get out the way. I probably should say it's hard. Anyway. Yeah, it's got its own difficulties. It's anyway. I don't know. Yeah. I was thinking who to command, and I've kind of been so busy paying attention to like AoEs and not dying. But like Ffxiv apparently is someone experienced, so I don't know. Sometimes it would just be so great to have like a you know, something that like reads. Well, there is kind of that, you know. It's like that black mage down there is doing like what have I done? Oh yeah, I know what I've done. Never mind. Well, I got 1 minute penalty for it. I should shut my mouth here for a little bit. Alright. Yeah, I gotta pay attention to this one a little bit more, I think.
Does it grieve you to see the depths of your own weakness laid bare? Maggots! You do not belong in my world. Step into nothing.
Lies. Flee and not stop. So just look at the guy, I guess. Hey, yeah. Gnawing dread. That's the bad one. I'm not even sure how to handle this sucker. I bet he's gonna, well, just, well, yeah. Well, that's not... Well, that can be terrible as a melee depending. Anyway, that's the truth, and so it needs to turn away. White, angelic, truthful being that is... Okay, so... Look and don't move. Yeah, lies. Lies. And this is bad. It's find that direction, and once you get that direction, stay with that direction towards that sweet, sweet frickin' freedom of a spot. Who's... Alright, that's what I was afraid of, I think. Get out of that, yeah. That dragoon is putting... That machinist, though, is putting... They are way up there. So yeah, there's a way to tell, I think, even without some things that might not be mentioned. Yeah, that machinist is probably doing all kinds of stuff. But you know, that healer there is not even in the cutscene, and I thought about them earlier. So... I've got all these, I think. What about all this stuff? Suitsu, comma. Do I have that thing? I think I've got some of that stuff. Samurai. No, that's samurai gear. Not that I don't think that it's a beautiful class, but once I level it, I'm not sure that I will play it. It's so many things that are different. It's so, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Greetings, top, bye-bye. And, yeah, it's, maybe I would play it again. You know, whenever, whenever I was leveling a Bard, I think I got a calm. Almost, I mean, I don't know that, you know, that's no indication, I guess. I mean, it's not, but I like something about Bard. It might be different now. I haven't played it in a long time. I kind of look forward to leveling it again. But, like, yeah, there's something about Bard that, I like being able to move around freely. I like kind of the, you know, being able to, even casting Bard, people describe that, you know, I mean, like at a distance, you know, samurai, a lot of times you just have to stand there, and I mean, I would imagine that people like that very much. I can see how it could be appealing, You know, you can look around. That's when, like, while you're casting, because you have to finish your cast. If you don't finish your cast, you're screwed. Or you know, your swing, it's got to be, you know, then that's it. I mean, you got to move. Got to get out of the way, I think. It's a sword class, though, so maybe I'm not. Yeah, that's again. Maybe I'm not being, because I liked it. I like it at certain levels. It's just like at certain levels, I absolutely hate it. Like whenever certain skills or spells are added into it. So, like, maybe if everything was whole and I could sit there and do everything. Because, I mean, I like swords, you know. I mean, I started Paladin, so, like, you know, I really like swords. So, yeah, if I could just find a way to make it more. I mean, I do like but like, you know, with a broadsword, you can, one can, you know, like a katana has a very specific movement. You've got, and this reflects that. So this is brilliant. I think the way that they've set this up, it's very like wielding a katana, like a lot like it. Because you sit there, you wait for your opportunity, and then you slice, you know. And the slices do a lot of damage whenever you slice with the slices. They just do a bunch of stuff. But at the same time, you gotta wait for your opportunities. You got to rely. Like, it's hard to make opportunities. You gotta rely on your party. You gotta rely on your team so much. You can't. I mean, a lot of DPS classes are like that, some of them, but you can, you know, this one's extremely reliant on opportunity. It's very opportunistic. Like, you've got to find the opening. You have to find the opening, and if somebody doesn't make that opening, you got to get out of the way. Because you're waiting there, you're sitting there trying to shoot your shot, you're sitting there trying to make your slice, you're sitting there waiting to hack something with your sword, and if the opportunity leaves, you got to get out, and you're screwed. You just lost, like, you know, what, like a third of your DPS there. You just lost like a third of your rotation. Anyway, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents, for whatever that's worth. I guess probably 2 cents or less. Anyway, what time is it? Local time. What time is it always? Local time. Alright, 2 on 2, so I gotta get that out. Am I still, hey, I leveled up. That's cool. That's nice. did indeed level up. Whew. Ah, still relatively early, but I gotta go and teach. I think. Yeah, I gotta go and work tomorrow. So, where's this thing? Search 89. You know, the line between performance and education is so slim, you know. I mean, if you educate, you kinda still have to perform, you know. It's all still perform. Anyway, there might be actually less pressure with the performance. I don't even know. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, well, I guess I got to find some flowing water somewhere. Yep, and see what happens then with flowing water. And then maybe do whatever. See whatever. Alright. All right. Yep. Huh. Level 88. Yeah. Yeah, well, let's see what the retainers are saying. Wow, really? How did that happen? Yep. Alright, top both of those up, I guess. Decent size. Astral silk. Beautiful, beautiful. Decent size. Armor. Okay. Yeah, 97. Looks good. 097. There that goes. And this thing, 2412. Seems to be some popularity there, I believe. Complete that one. Hingendor, Nampu. See what this thing sells. Hanging painted door designed to add a touch far eastern charm to residences. Yeah, and that's a carpenter descent. And this thing. Hoplite tabard. I mean, you know, if you're gonna hop heavy, might as well have something to hop light as well. Got that. Decent size that. And there goes Dark Steel. Desynthesize that with the carpenter, with the katana, cut stone, katana, carpenter. And sell that 1K. 1002. Alright, so almost have that. Leveling. Alright. Got to check that again because $260. Let's see what that is. Do. What's this? Wait a minute. Yeah. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Leveling tank. Well, yeah, a couple of things that could be done here. Most of them involving housing stuff. Roll waiting list number 30. Well, I guess that I could, do some fates. Guild has guild has our DPS. Maybe I should do that for a while. Of course, it's 6 minutes average wait time, so that's not terribly long. And there are things that I could be doing, I suppose. Fashion report. Let's see what that is. Animal instincts. Bone Wickabow. Wow. probably like Bone Wick Bow Wow or something like that. Hills are high water. Alright, so let's see what the fashion report entails. Indeed. If I moved around my own self, as much as Martin moves around here, or as much as I move Martin around. Anyway, yeah. Maybe enough said. Might not be such a bad idea. Just wake up in the morning and go around and try to do whatever. All the day long. What was that? Oh yeah, fashion report. What exactly does that entail? Weekly minigame? Sort of believe. Here we go. Kyoko. I believe they stream. I have watched them and they do well. From what I recall. Beautiful streamer. Also, you know, they do this fashion report thing weekly, so well to that. Where's this thing going? Animal instincts. Bone Wicca Bow Wow. Bone Wicca. So any Bone Wicca body, pretty much. So screen. So like a lot of. I think I have some Bone Wicca stuff. Let me check. Might be the best option over. Oh. Used to anyway. Might be glamored. And the glamour chest. I know I used to have sets of that stuff. Because it's really good looking. As far as that goes. Bone Wicca. Cool. And then there's that. So, you know, maybe another time. Pay no attention to my semi-nudity. This thing and that. Alright. Because it's a lie. It's a lie. All nudity is a lie. Okay. Hello. Yeah, what are we? Bard. Oh, cool. You know, I was kind of talking about, you know, yeah, I was kind of, I'm not really sure about samurai still, but like places like this where you can use the AoE, where a lot of the stuff is constant. I like it in here. Again, I would just, in order to make a, so I can't say, I still can't say, I mean, I like it in some things. Some things it's just kind of a chore. So, but yeah, like here, it's pretty awesome. Yeah. I mean, I think that supplemented the bard well. You know, it does quite a bit of damage. So I'm just hacking down bamboo off the fence. I think that's what I'm doing. Staring at the fence. Chopping off some bamboo. Hopefully not. You know, having to pay too much for a new fence, I guess. That's probably the best option. Wow, I had that. And yeah, some of that stuff. Is some of that stuffs are really good fillers, I think. You know, they're well, of course, they really do fill in the gaps well, I believe. Something about a book. And maybe a, oh yeah, Biblos, which is essentially a book, I guess. Alright. A big, hairy, behemoth-like book. That's the best kind of book, I think. I mean, like, every book that I've ever read was a big old behemoth, hairy-like book. Maybe I would have read more. Or, you know, then again, maybe I would have just lifted more weights. It's hard to say. Or, you know, made more wigs. I should probably use the limit break. Yeah, because, I mean, the wigs you could make out of this here, Biblos are just, gray and frothy wigs. Yeah. What's, I think that, did wig makers used to suffer the same consequences as hat makers? Because, you know, like, people that used to make hats, because of the chemicals that they used, turned, like, mad, apparently. Like, you know, that's where the Alice in Wonderland thing came from. Apparently, like, making hats just drove you crazy, I believe. Haberdashery, that was the word. But wig makers, I don't know if they use the same chemicals. Probably some. It's hard to say. Anyway, those pages, the books there can, you know, cast death, I believe. So they are absolutely #1 priority. I've had that happen to me taking this place. Like, those freaking things, they target you, they pinpoint you, and if they don't go down, they can surely and totally cast death. And then you get one shot, and then everybody dies, and then it's a white. Horrible, horrible white. Ugly, ugly white. Ah, crap. Well, not so bad then. Well, I haven't seen that in a long time. Usually something spawns there. That thing, got that. I've had that. That's not so bad. And, this thing. Alright. Yeah, I mean, usually most of the times that I've been there, that was kind of rare. That nothing, if you don't like, somebody's got to follow somebody there. Like, you got to, all those towers, somebody, like when they're all one, somebody's got to stand in all the towers, and then whenever I think it's like every other one, two people have to stand in every circle as the light beams go up to the heavens or whatnot. And then I think there's a time near the end, as you saw, I guess, when like 3 people, there were only 2 that time, 3 people have to stand in each of those circles to keep the, like, they're kind of, what are they, like, mini books? They might be mini books. What in the world are they? Yeah, anyway, they're ads, so you gotta, like, take down the ads. I think they're, like, kind of smaller books, maybe. It's been a while. But yeah, it's what am I doing? Existing, I suppose. Which is what one should do, if one is. Exist. Ah, cha. I guess. Alright. So, I wonder how many of the Moogle dooflotchies I have. I think I've done some of the 50. Cool. So I'm halfway to getting the new dooflotchie. I'm clearly top of my game here, remembering all these gear things. What day is it? I don't know. I know a couple of things. I know, like, I can show you how to play some piano, show you how to play some guitar. Sometimes I can show you how to play this game. Show you how to sing, I believe. Don't drink. That's, I mean, depending on what you want to sing, like, I mean, if you want to, but, if you drink for a number of years, then, your vocal cords can survive so many years just drinking all the time. But there's gonna come a time, especially, I mean, well, if you smoke a drink, that curbs the whole thing down. But like, What am I doing here? Oh yeah. Demon brick. Demon brick. Right. Well, that sounds like you know, what in the world would a demon brick be? It would be like say, ate some you know, demon burritos, or like you know, demon cheese balls, or even maybe yeah, you get the idea. You get maybe even demon bananas. Anyway, what was I saying before? Yeah, about all the stuff. Yeah, some like substances that are available on the planet currently can just mess you up bad. They can rip your voice from you. They can just absolutely take your thoughts away. They can just turn you into a vegetable or lump of ashes. So, you know, it's all a matter of perspective, I guess. Well, let's try this thing. Level 88. Me personally, I mean, I've never even seen any of those things. I've only heard of them. Just simply because of fear, I guess. What's all this stuff? 269. Let's try 269. See where that goes. 269. See how close I can get to 269. All right. 65. That's probably as close as I'm going to get to it. And let's try this thing. Yeah, I just haven't done what I'm doing is I got to gear down. You know, so, because, like, I haven't done all the quests, which I realized at some point. So, like, in my, you know, incredible puissance being, you know, just on top of it, knowing all things and realizing all things, and just being there on top of it. Anyway, in my incredible puissance and knowledge, I eventually realized that, you know, I hadn't done the quest, and so I started gearing down so that it wasn't reflected. Ah, here we go. Crap. Alright. Well, that's more or less. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I haven't done some of the quests. So, some of the things aren't, yeah, I just wouldn't be able to, perform up to a particular level's potential. So I just started gearing down, and that's not such a bad option. I mean, I highly recommend it. Because if you can't do the quest, and I have done that and not been able to because of time constraints, you know, I mean, if you don't got the time to do, and they take a long time, some of them, like some of them take a long time, and you want to spend a long time on them because they're so good, and the stories are so great, and sometimes you just want to take a lot of time doing the things, so many options sometimes, you know, if you don't do them, you don't do that. Yeah, I mean, you can do just about as much DPS. I mean, you know, most people don't notice, I guess, probably. You know, I mean, there are min-maxers at different points. You know, you can kind of tell, like this thing, that black mate's already number 2 on the, yeah, it's just a matter of, see, I'm number 4, I'm last in line here, and I should probably be at least number 3. But yeah, that's got nothing to do with that. Anyway, that's just because of the class. That's because I'm running my mouth and not paying attention to what I'm doing. So maybe I should shut my trap and, like, pay attention. Because this is probably going to take me to... No, it didn't. No. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I'm probably not. If I'm not as geared as these individuals, that guy, that tank there, has a really shiny, beautiful axe. That, you know, if they're like all, raid geared, then I'm not. Even if I do perfect numbers, even if I do perfect everything, I'm just not gonna do the same damage. Just not. It's just not gonna happen. But like, yeah, you can still hold your own if you can, you know, do all the skills that you're supposed to be able to. So, anyway, you probably know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, of course. What am I doing?
I will crush you underfoot! Savages.
There's no loot here. That's...
Enough and you withstand this? There is nowhere to run.
Been stunned again, I believe. Completely targeted. Alright. Huh. I'm kind of surprised that I made it out of that. AoE there.
In the name of the Emperor!
Yeah, this is, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. It's a really cool, like, instance, dungeon, whatever you would call it. But there's no loot. And if you stand in front of Regula, apparently you get hacked to bits. Alright. Well, I did not know that. Odd that I should discover that then. Yeah, I wonder how that happened. Just happens anyway. Combinations. From the door to the devil. I don't know now. They're both doing that tank. I mean, the healer raised me lickety-split instantly. Tank is doing a great job. So who do I calm now? I don't know. Already thinking about it. Gotta think about it. It's one of those things. Maybe somebody will TC. Hopefully not. Beautiful thing comes. Beautiful thing. Yeah, I guess it keeps people from, like, you know, just inventing new profanity, I suppose. I mean, who wants to see any new profanity, you know? I mean, all the great profanity that is. Right. Right. I mean, if you want, you know, what is it? I think it's like a fat chocobo with a cloak or whatever. Anyway, yeah, no. I mean, well, people, of course, should be kind to each other regardless, right? I mean, that's the MO of nature. That's what nature desires to see. Just beings being kind to each other. That is all things. It should probably be the goal of all things, actually. It's not. I'm probably being too cynical and sarcastic right now. Why? Just a crappy reason. Just because now I don't know who to commend. I'm just being facetious because I'm not. Am I? I don't know. That's a bad reason because this is a beautiful run and it's a beautiful dungeon. Wow, I mean, yeah, this is an incredible place. It's incredible art. It's the story of this place is just like genius. I mean, absolutely genius. The story, the whole thing of it is just absolutely genius. I mean, it's like Tolkien and frickin' I gotta turn away from that. Shakespeare and all that. So yeah, it's like absolute genius. Hey, somebody let me out. Oh, yeah. Ouch. Ouch. In my opinion, I mean, you know, whatever that's worth coming from me, but it's yeah, it's great. I've read a lot, and studied English, university, and all that stuff. And you know, these stories are like, they're brilliant, in my opinion. You know, I mean, everybody. Some people hate Shakespeare. Some people hate Tolkien. Some people hate Star Wars. But yeah, these things. You know, some people probably hate this thing. I've actually met people that hate, you know, hate these stories. But in my estimation, loving those stories, this is up there with them. I'm not. I don't. You know, commendations. Whose ever decision that was. It's not such a bad thing. You know, like I say, it keeps one from. If one likes things of a certain nature, well, you know, it's I mean, I've got I've said this before. Yeah, I've got all the stuff. There are ways you can farm the things. I used to farm it with Free Company, and you can farm comps and all kinds of stuff like that. Which kind of, but you know, probably maybe it keeps some people in line. You know, I mean, maybe it does. It just keeps them from doing, in the hopes of getting commendations. But at the same time, the whole time I'm doing this thing, see, I'm thinking about it. I'm talking about it, the whole time. Who do I calm? Who do I give the command to? I mean, like, the tank is doing brilliantly. The healer is doing brilliantly. The DPS, the things are going down quickly. I mean, but I have no way to gauge how they're doing in comparison with all the, you know, there are ways, but like, you know, I shouldn't even, not even supposed to talk about it, I think, you know, yeah, all that stuff. So, like, am I still in, for the love of God, I still am. Why didn't, I thought that I changed, see, and, out of the, see, running my mouth again, and I sit here and run my mouth and forget, my God. Anyway, this thing probably could have been everybody's looking at me weird now. Everybody noticed that. Oh, like, what in the world? You know, I've got to step up my game. It's the weekend. It's the end of the weekend. That's no excuse, is it? I mean, it's just no excuse. Just because it's the end of the weekend, I've got to, you know, I gotta start Dog big, I guess. But yeah, like, to raid. Back when I used to raid, and I probably need to start again because I think the next series is coming out. And if I ever want to do it, this might. But yeah, I gotta tighten stuff up. I got to work out. You gotta be in good, like, mental shape. You know, you gotta be in good physical and mental shape. You gotta be tight to do all that stuff. You know, it's not a. I mean, yeah, I do. I mean, there might be some people that can get by with it, but yeah, me personally, I have to be tight to do all this stuff. Like, mentally, I gotta, like, and it's probably about time to start doing all that stuff. If I'm gonna do it. Because, I mean, nerves.
Your light shall burn no more.
Nerves are all influenced by,
You have meddled enough.
by physical health, by, like, endurance, physical endurance, and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, it's, I mean, it's like training for, like, a marathon. I mean, you know, it's like training for,
Chaos shall reign forevermore. You'll not defeat me.
crap on it. God bless, frickin', and all that. Cool. Well, hey. I probably should have. Yeah. See, like, you know, endurance and reflexes, because reflexes are all influenced by, you know, you jog every day, your influence, your frickin' reflexes improve and all that stuff. Alright, so there's, I'm gonna shut up here. Because I gotta pay attention here. Well, maybe there's my answer. Shut up. healer's not even out of the cutscene. Crap. Well, the tank's gone. They got out real quick. Yeah, and I think I might have overburdened the healer a little. So yeah, I was debating commending them anyway. I think I might have got a con from the tank because it was really quick and, you know, everybody else was there. So, and he got out before, or she, or, you know, whoever got out before. So yeah, but they were so, but yeah, I think because of my yakking, I think I might have put a little bit of extra stress on the healer. So I was thinking about commending the healer anyway. Yeah. But yeah, what I was saying before, what was that noise? Yeah, I need to buy. That's the house. I need to buy. I need to buy a lot of weapons. That's what there was a weapon show that came through the town recently. I'm kind of dual thinking about that too. But like, yeah, I like to you know, katanas and I don't even know if I can say you know, the things that, you know, the metal thingies that do the things that hit the targets from, you know, way off. Bows, so yeah, I was thinking about that too. But, yeah, I mean, you don't have to be in all that great a shape to use some of those weapons like bows. I mean, you kind of got to be in decent shape, you know, to use a bow and, you know, the other boomy fireball-y thing. And, you know, but you don't have to be, you just kind of have to have acuity and kind of practice, you know. But like to use like a katana or like a you know, nunchucks or any of those like daggers, you gotta be in, you know, you gotta have endurance like of a different sort. You gotta be able, you have to move all your limbs, you have to, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I think. So like so yeah, it's kind of the same. You know, I haven't done much with a machinist. I did level machinist to 60. I probably do need to do machinist, but it's a lot like, you know, kind of the other classes. But you know, anyway, to get out of the way of stuff, you still, I need to. You know, focus and have that focus and kind of at least get rid of some of the excess weight and you know, like because just a little, me personally, if I have just a little bit of extra weight on me, women are not the same. I've found women, it seems like if women have a little bit of, you know, cushion, then they can they're almost better with a little bit of the cushion, and it's probably evolutionary. It's probably from, you know, whatever, hunter-gatherer stuff. But yeah, like if I have I'm slower. I'm kind of more sluggish. Like I think slower. I'm not as hoppy and ready to go, I guess. Anyway, what level am I? 88 still. And, ouch. Got warmer all of a sudden, I think. If I can do this again and remember to frickin' put the other gear set back on. That didn't hardly do anything. Well, it did. Yeah, I mean, it did. That's a lot, like 10 million experience points. So I'm at 8.5 million experience points to get to 10.5 roughly million experience points. So that might not be so bad. Might not be so bad. And I haven't done the main scenario roulette yet. Okay, so what is the currency here? I've got this thing is about to disappear. These allegory tombstones, I believe. So I've got to find something to spin those on, because I think they're about to be a thing of history. So where am I going? Yeah, so I've got to mainly jump on this thing one day fresh and not after a weekend of imbibing and yeah, think about stuff, determine where I want to go and how I want to go there, I suppose, and what I need to do all that stuff. And maybe even make some other life decisions. That thing is awesome. 59. I can totally desynthesize that. Cool. Cool. Cull. I don't know that what does that word mean? That means the culling time? That's something else. Double O's. Okay, let's see. Tank. That thing. And this thing. That thing, this thing, that thing. Got to go out. Wow, look at that color. Oh, wow, that's... Wouldn't you just like to lay on those bricks? What is it? I mean, it's summertime all over the world, right? I mean, there are a couple places where it's still cold, but in Oldie, it's you could just you could just lay on those bricks. It would be like frickin'. They put bricks like that in saunas, you know, like in steam rooms and stuff. They warm bricks like that. Just lay on that. Your muscles would just like, they would They just almost immediately loosen up, like laying on those bricks. I mean, granted, you'd probably have to use a bunch of sanitizer after, because God knows, especially in this freaking culture, what all is walked on these things. Probably get some kind of behemoth freaking bacteria, but yeah. I mean, until that time came, it would just be wonderful to lay out on these bricks and just feel that heat. So incredible. So great. Anyway, I need to get back out to the casa here, I suppose, and, sell stuff, desynthesize stuff, and sort stuff. Alright, this thing. Where was this one? Nald Ill. Alright, okay, well that gives me enough purchase to... what have I done now? Yeah, wait, this thing, yeah. Decent this. Okay, and decent this. Okay, that's the two Battlecraft. Jimmy Materia 2. This thing, I don't think that I've been selling those, I believe. Yummy. Yeah, speaking of bows, there's like a freaking, what was the name brand? I can't remember the name brand, but they've got it's like an air bow. I've watched a couple people use it. I haven't ever used it, but it looks awesome. It looks like a freaking hell yeah, I don't know that I can even. Yeah, it's long and it's got the barrel and like racks, and a hilt and a butt stock and all that stuff. But it's a beautiful thing, and it's got arrows in it, and how long? Oh, what were the stats on it? I saw the video a while back. What reminded me of that? Oh, who knows? Yeah, I think it's 30 yards, like a 2-inch. All the stuffs that might bring about the. Yeah, it's really accurate. In other words, I thought about getting one. It's a beautiful thing. Anyway, don't need that at all, I believe. Awesome. Yeah, it's always busy out here. I mean, so many people come out here. Yeah, it's like I'm not even at all tier 1 aquarium. I wonder how much that sells for. Yeah, I'm just 30K roughly. So maybe I should keep that thing. I kind of want one of those. Kind of. I wonder what I'd stick in it. Fetcher coffer. What are you containing? What time is it? Alright, I should probably sell that thing, because if I bought one, I could probably get this tier 3. The circle glass tank, when filled with water, can serve as a home or select wavekin caught in the wild. The higher an aquarium's tier, the larger the specimens that can be kept within. Yeah, I probably could get a tier 3 and work it into my domicile somehow. This one's pretty. Let's use that. Yeah. Dark purple, that's not such a bad color. I think it's the royal colors, royal. So here's this thing, 749. Probably could have just, anyway. Selling that. This, how much is this? 10, 8. How about that? How about that? Alright. 10,801. For some reason. 29,950. Let's see. 29,998. 29. Didn't I say 50? Yeah, that's probably the best bet. 29,950. That's what they were selling it for. Let's knock off a couple hundred kill. 29,311. That doesn't sound like such a bad price, I think. Considering that it's been a while since they've sold at that price, it might not be such a bad one. And what have you got there, Naldell? Rakshasa Kasaya. Yeah, I don't think that I have any of that stuff. And that's not so bad looking. I think all of my tanks are right there at that or beyond Urshigani. Right. It's almost 1 a.m. Wonder how long I've been up for. I don't know. Quite a while, I think. I don't think that I slept last night. Maybe an hour or two. Anyway, got this. That and that. For those, anything DPS to that. Need to do that. Let's do this. Less than 5 minutes. Probably, actually. 286. That's the same. Is that the same? That can't be. That is 286. I already have one like that. Well. Okay, don't have any of those, huh? Oh, crap. Well, you know, maybe that's... Yeah. Clearly it is, I guess. Hey, what is this? Oh, yeah, cool. This is the 8-person frickin' this is the final thing. Like, yeah, levy. This is the last levy quest, I believe. It's like the end all, know all of levy quests. those balls. Here we go. So yeah, this way. I think there are 3 left, 2 left, 1 left, and what damn? Oh yeah, the chaser. Well, it's crazy. All right. Yeah, there's another samurai. It's hard to say with these 8-person ones, but yeah. What is it? I don't know. They probably did alright, I think. There might have been the other samurai. Cool. Almost level 89. Well, I think I might jump off for a second and maybe who knows what, eat. Do whatever people do whenever they jump off, you know. Land perhaps on a soft, fluffy surface, or a hard, rocky surface. Anyway, night for now. Fairly well. What's I doing? Alright.